Welcome back to the Sonic Locker Room. This is Bill Althouse of Sideliner Sports and the Green Valley News. And we're celebrating our 18th year, bringing you the best and the brightest from Eastern Jackson County and the metro area. And it's always such an honor to visit with Ben Bear, the baseball coach from Blue Springs South High School. This year, he and Jimmy Kane are working as activities directors at the high school. So he's wearing a new hat that he wears very, very well. And, Saturday is a day that is very, very tough. You make the final cuts, and unlike many coaches, instead of just printing up a sheet, putting it on the locker room door, saying who made it and who didn't, you meet with every young man on your team. And I'll respect you forever just for doing that. Just how draining is that day for you?
Well, it's Bill. It's a pretty draining week, to be honest with you. It's a lot of hours up here. Our coaches and stuff. I think I've done this before. I've added it up. I think we starting Sunday night before we start on Monday to when we walk out of here on Saturday evening. I think we're in the building close to, if not right over 100 and some hours. So wow. It's a long week. We do AM stuff and things such as that. And we split up our guys, like our ninth graders, they try out, like all by themselves. We do a tryout only for them. And then we have our older guys also. So we don't mix the groups until the end there. But, it's a long week. It's a tough week for kids. It's a tough week for, everybody like at home too. Moms and dads. That's a rough week because you want the best for your son. And so we know that. And we try to do our best to give every kid an honest evaluation of where they are within our baseball program this year. And it changes from year to year. You'll have some years where we've had this happen, where a kid makes the team one year, doesn't make the next, or a kid doesn't make the team one year and comes back and works hard and makes it the next year. So those are fun. Those are the conversations that I really like. Those are the good ones, But we meet with the kids. The older guys we'll meet with on Thursday a.m., each one of them before school, kind of tell them, we're going to bring you back for the end of it, or no, we've seen what we need to see so far. And then we do the same thing with the freshmen on Friday. And then Saturday, after we practice, then Saturday afternoon, every 5 minutes, we bring in everybody. So I think this Saturday we started at 12:45, I believe, and our last meeting was at 5 o'clock. So about, I don't know how many guys that was, but it was a bunch. But that's kind of what we do. And, it like you said, it's we don't hang it up on a wall. When I was in high school and I played basketball, that's how I found out that I didn't make the team. And I never liked that. I never really got to talk and understand why. Now, like as I got older, I got it, that I didn't earn it. Like there was something there that I wasn't able to do. But when you're young, you don't know, and I think it's good to be able to explain to the guys, here's what we're seeing right now, and here's some areas where you can help yourself, on down the road. So,
totally,
that's what we do.
You're entering this season as the reigning Class 6 state champion. First state championship in the history of the storied Blue Springs South baseball team. Got a lot of guys back from that team, and one of them put on quite a show Saturday. The best shortstop in the United States, according to Rawlings. He won a Gold Glove Award, which is so good, so cool. I'm watching Cooper Callahan out there drain 3 after 3 after 3, and he was a big factor in their district championship win over Columbia Battle, 69-65. It was a nail-biter right down to the end. And I'm talking to Coop afterwards, and I asked him, I said, how long do you want this basketball season to run? He goes, I want another championship, but he says, you know how much I want to get back to that baseball team. What's a guy like him mean to the team?
Coop does a lot of good things for us, and he does a lot of good things on that basketball court also. He competes, he brings that every day. He goes about business the right way. And you can see that when you watch him go play hoops. In terms of him coming back, like I told him at the team meeting on Saturday night, I don't bother our guys during the season. I don't ask them to come in and do off-season stuff. They're in basketball season, and so that's where their head should be. When it's time when that season's over, yes, then you'll come over to us and we'll worry about it at that point. But right now, I want those guys focused on hoops, trying to make a run. That's what I want to see them do. And I told them at the meeting, if they make a run, we won't have them for the first 30 games of the season, which we'll make do. We'll be fine. I mean, would they help us? Absolutely. But at the same time, I want them to go do what they need to do out there, and hopefully they can make it, win some more games here and make a good go to the Final Four, and that'd be awesome. So, but yeah, Coop goes about stuff the right way, and he's not the only one. I got a bunch of our seniors who, about their sophomore year, you could kind of see it like there's something here with these guys. And it wasn't necessarily they were the best to do this or the best to do that. It was just how they handled themselves. And I'm excited for them for sure.
Got a lot of key guys back. You lost some great players, great leaders to graduation. Sure. But I'm watching Wyatt Denny lead the cheers over there for the basketball team, and that guy, does he have an off switch?
No. Wyatt's Wyatt. Wyatt's he's a big energy guy, and we love that about him. There's times during the season, though, that I have to kind of talk to Wyatt a little bit like, okay, calm down a little bit, because he's such an amped-up guy.
Yes.
That in baseball, you can't be that guy all the time. And it's because if you let emotions get too high or low, you have issues, right? And so, sure. But he did a great job a year ago. Expect him to do a great job this year. He's coming back from his injury and football, so I know he's anxious to get back and get out there and fight a little bit. He wants to play. So we're excited to get him back for sure.
You got some pretty salty pitchers coming back. How excited are you about your pitching staff?
Yeah, we'll return some innings. Yeah, you get people say that so all the time, but which is true though. Yes, we are bringing guys back, but it's a whole new year. It's a whole new year. I'm glad what you said at the beginning. You said we are the reigning state champions. I believe that. We're not the defending state champions.
Yes.
The wording to that matters to me because we're not defending anything. No one's going to, if we don't win this year, if we get knocked out in the opening round of playoffs, we still get to keep the ring. We still get to keep the state final. We still get to keep it. No one's taking it. They're not taking it from us. So if we want to do that again, we have to go out and win it again. You have to go put in the effort, and the commitment that it takes to get there. And so I want our guys to realize that. I think they do. They're a pretty smart group. And I think they're still hungry, but every year is a brand new year. The arms that we're bringing back, yeah, I'm excited about them. But that being said, we have to go out and we have to go do it. I've never believed in polls at the beginning of seasons and all that kind of stuff and the rankings. And you'll see stuff on the internet. They'll have rankings out there. All these things. It doesn't matter. None of that stuff matters. It's fake. They don't know. And so you have to go out and go do it. And then, if you do what you're supposed to do at the end of the day, it will be fine. But trying to keep our guys in that mindset, and I think we're there. I think our guys understand because they've heard it for their whole time that they've been here at Leggett South. You know, a year ago, no one thought of us as much of anything, you know, before the season began, because we lost some really good guys the year before, which you're going to lose every year, right? And so, you lost all these guys. Okay. And, you know, we just went out and kept working every day. And at the end, it worked out okay for us. And we're going to do the same thing again this year. It's going to be the same thing. Even though you're bringing back some guys, you still have to go do it. And so I think our guys will be hungry, ready to roll, and we're ready to get this thing, you know, off and running here. We got a game in less than 2 weeks. So,
oh my gosh!
You know,
wow.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
We start
to
the 19th.
Along.
Yeah,
can't wait to be along for that great ride. Ben, you're the best. The way you treat your young men on and off the playing field is very, very special. And, buddy, you're always welcome here in the Sonic locker room.
Thanks, Bill.